Hey guys, my name is JessiMew, and welcome back to Stardew Valley. In the last episode, we were able to enjoy the Egg Festival for the second time, and though we didn't beat Abigail at the egg hunt, we did buy an absolute ton of strawberry seeds. So we already planted the strawberry seeds in the ground, which means that they should be well on their way to hopefully giving us a little extra fruit and a lot of extra gold. I'm actually hoping that maybe today we can go down to Clint's. We can see if maybe he would upgrade our pickaxe in particular to gold, because that should hopefully allow us to finally get rid of that meteor that has been on our farm for so very long. But he also wanted us to bring him some copper ore, and I'm pretty sure we have enough of the copper ore in our chests. I just have to check. Like, we typically save the copper ore for the bombs that we bring to the mines. Oh, okay, Shane. I wasn't expecting Shane to be here, like Shane of all people. Okay, like we had a lot to do with Shane in the last episode too. I would expect that he's probably feeling very, very rough right now, so I'm surprised he came out to see us. Hey Shane, how are you doing? Hopefully a little bit better than yesterday. Oh man, how do I say this? I'm really sorry about what happened at the cliffs. That was embarrassing. I'm glad I was there to help. You needed a serious wake-up call, or I'm just happy you're still here. Well, I feel like I'm just happy you're still here is probably the answer that he needs right now. That's probably what he needs to hear. Like, I'm just happy that he's still around and that he's actually trying to get the help that he needs. Wow, it was that serious, huh? I can hardly remember. I'm not really surprised to hear that either. Like, Harvey was the one who was actually going to get him some help, I believe. I've decided that I want to see a therapist. Harvey got me in touch with a colleague of his. Yeah, Harvey is the one who was going to try to help him just get over all of these awful feelings that he's having. Anyway, I just wanted to thank you for taking care of me, and I want you to know that I'm going to take things a little more seriously from now on. I don't want to be a burden on anyone. Yeah, like he really seems like he regrets all of these decisions that he's made, but it's good to know that he is trying to change. And oh my goodness, we have so many things on the farm today. We have our blue jazz flowers, first of all of these blue jazz seeds, flowers, whatever you want to call them, actually grew. So now we can go ahead and harvest these, but wait a second. This one didn't grow, really, this one didn't grow. That's like the one that we need for our little beehive over here. I must have forgotten to water it one day, so we'll go ahead and water it again. And then hopefully that'll grow within the next couple of days. We did want to save one of the blue jazz flowers to give us some better quality honey. And in fact, what I'm going to do is pick up the little tulip that we still have over here, because the blue jazz should actually be a little bit more valuable than the tulip honey. It looks like we have some mayonnaise over here too. And do we actually have some coffee beans? Are our coffee beans ready? Oh my gosh, they actually are! That is literally perfect. I was actually hoping that we could maybe go see Harvey today and bring him some fresh coffee. Unfortunately, it's not going to be fresh homemade coffee because it does take 5 beans in a keg to make a pot of coffee, I guess, and we only have 4 of these beans. So while we're not going to be able to make him a truly fresh homemade pot of coffee, at least we're well on our way. I mean, I feel like he would be a pretty good guinea pig to test out our new coffee on, but we want to save the coffee beans. And we'll go ahead and sell the mayonnaise, the extra tulip, and then since we have so many flowers in our chest already, I guess we'll sell off some of these. That would give us a little bit of extra gold anyway. I guess we'll save these 2 different colors for now because I'm sure somebody around the town would appreciate the blue jazz flowers. In fact, we'll save this in our inventory and we'll place the other flowers back in this chest just to save it over the upcoming seasons. We'll place this in here, and yeah, we have like so many different items in here that we could possibly give to people as gifts. We'll put our coffee beans over in this chest though, just so that we don't forget about this. I believe we actually have the recipe for the keg now. Yeah, we just need the oak resin. So I think we were actually trying to get the oak resin over here, right? Somewhere over here by our chicken coop. We had some oak trees and I placed a tapper on one. Yeah, there it is, but unfortunately it is not ready just yet. So we have to wait a little bit longer before we can get the oak resin and then hopefully make some very fresh coffee for Harvey. I know that he will definitely appreciate that. But for now, we'll just go down to the saloon when that opens and then we'll bring the coffee to Harvey, and I think he will probably appreciate that too. We know that he really liked it last time. I mean, we haven't interacted too much with Harvey. The last time we had a scene with him, I believe it revealed that he really likes planes. I think he was talking to or listening in rather to the planes on his radio, which was quite interesting. And our chickens are already marching off to go straight over to this grass, which is very good to see. They really seem to enjoy this more now that we don't have all of these fences around their coops kind of holding them in. They seem to be much, much happier. And did I see see. Oh my goodness, I almost missed these wiggly worms. Let's go ahead and grab these up. A little bit of extra coal. Well, that's not too bad. We're not going to be doing too much smelting today, but that will definitely help us later on in case we need to make some more gold bars maybe, because we are going to bring, I believe it's 5 of them to Clint so that he can hopefully upgrade our pickaxe. But let's go ahead and milk our cows too, because we also need to get some cheese today. We need to put the milk in the cheese press, so hopefully everyone is doing well enough to give us some milk. It looks like Fauna definitely is, so we have at least 1 little batch of cheese, and there's another, and can we possibly get 3? Let's see, do you have any milk today? There we go. Like, sometimes it doesn't work the first try, but I guess she did have milk after all. So we'll give them their food too, because they were also inside yesterday. It was raining yesterday, so we kind of closed up all of these barns and coops just to keep them inside and warm, but now they can march out and eat all of this grass around the farm. But let's go ahead and place the milk in the cheese press, and then when we come back here later in the day, it should hopefully be ready so that we can take that up to the junimos. But let's place some of our eggs in there too, and I believe actually, if I remember correctly, the artisan bundle only needed 1 more little item anyway, so the cheese is going to be perfect. We can bring this to the junimos, we can finish the artisan bundle, and I guess that means that we'll get a little reward from that too. And our strawberry seeds are coming along very, very nicely as well. These are all of our strawberry seeds, and is that, oh my gosh, we have another random potato just sitting in our fields again, so we might as well go sell that off as well. We also have all of these different letters to look at too, so let's go ahead and take a peek inside our mailbox. Let's see, Dear Jess, I know you're busy on the farm and that's why you can't visit. I understand. You've been working hard. Keep it up and you can accomplish anything. Love, Dad. P.S. included some quality stone. Okay, quality stone. Some very quality stone. Thank you, Stardew Valley Dad. I am very pleased with this quality stone. We have a lot of the stone and the wood, but it seems like the basic materials are good things to have on hand anyway, because that could possibly mean that maybe we could make some upgraded buildings. If we have some upgraded buildings, then we can get different animals like the ducks and the sheep and whatnot, so that would probably be a good thing anyway. Now we have our gold bars, we have some eggs left over too, and I also need to grab those copper ores out of here as well, for that matter. We don't want to leave these behind, because we definitely want to take those to Clint too. And let's see, we have another one of these letters. So, Dear Jess, I'd like to surprise my husband with a gift. He's a big fan of leeks. Oh no. Could you bring me one from Granny Evelyn? Oh no, Evelyn. I don't think we have any leeks. Like, we will definitely accept that. We will definitely keep our eyes out, but I'm pretty sure that we have already snuck all of our leeks to George in the meantime. Yeah, all we have left over are the spring onions. So, Evelyn, we are going to have to hunt for some foraged items off in the wilderness. And I have a little conspiracy going. I am pretty sure that that traveling merchant is picking up all of our foraged goods before we can. So hopefully we're going to be able to find something. Hopefully we're going to be able to find some sort of leek for her, because I know George will really appreciate that too. Now we do also have a magma geo that we could take to Clint's, and since we're going down there, we might as well do that. And is there anything else that we need to bring along with us? I don't think so. I think we're actually good. So it's pretty late in the day now, and I believe the saloon should possibly be open. So why don't we hop in the little minecart up here and zip straight over to Clint so that we're a little bit closer to the town. It does save us a little bit of time as opposed to walking all the way across town to get to Clint's. Now, before we give him our pickaxe, we should probably give him, let's see, the copper ore first. This makes me depressed. What? Clint, this is what you wanted, isn't it? Let's see, 30 copper ore to Clint. This is definitely what he asked for, so I'm not sure why he took it as a gift, and I'm certainly not sure why he's so depressed over this either. That is very strange. Like, maybe it's just because he's working? Maybe we need to wait until he's off work or something, but let's process our geodes first, because we need to do this before he takes our pickaxe, and that definitely looks new. A barite, I believe that is, so we could probably donate that to the museum. Okay, so we have a brand new thing to donate to the museum, but we should definitely drop off our pickaxe first. So we have our 5 gold bars, and we also have enough gold, but we are definitely going to be set back after this. So fingers crossed that we're going to be able to get a very, very nice profit from all of those strawberry seeds that we planted. Now, before we go over to the saloon, let's just very quickly drop this off because who knows, it might actually give us another reward. We do have plenty of items on the shelves after all, so I would expect that pretty soon we're probably going to have enough for another reward too. But it doesn't seem like today is the day, so let's zip back out here and go straight over to the saloon. And we'll see if maybe anyone is around who would want the blue jazz too. These blue jazz flowers. Let's see, is that the salmon berry as well? I think we can actually pick from this. Yes, we can. Oh my gosh. It has been so long since we last picked the salmon berries. Whoa. And we get a ton of them too. Oh my gosh, but I lost that one in the water. That's not good. Well, at least we still have 5. I'm not sure if anyone really likes the salmon berries, but we do know that Vincent absolutely loves the grapes. He was very, very happy with the grapes that we gave him in the last episode. And let's go ahead and give Jody and Caroline these flowers. We'll see if they appreciate these flowers. These nice fresh flowers that we just grew in our very own gardens. Oh goodness, are you sure? Of course, Caroline, and one for Jody too. Thank you, this makes my day really special. Much better than like the weed that we gave her the other day, the dandelion I think it was, or the daffodil, one or the other, but she really, really hated it. And oh my gosh, Kent is back here playing with Vincent. How adorable is that? We'll go ahead and grab up all of those berries in their backyard. And Harvey, oh my goodness, let's very, very quickly go to the saloon and grab that coffee. I have a feeling that he's going to be gone though by the time we get back. Gus, can I very quickly grab some coffee off of you? Let's see. 1 cup of coffee costs 300 gold, so it's not too bad, but it will definitely be a little bit more beneficial to us once we can make our own coffee with our own kegs. Let's grab up these salmon berries as well before I forget about those, and then let's zip back up here and cross our fingers that Harvey is actually still there. Oh my gosh, I think I saw him walking away. Let's see. No, he's still here. He's still here. Okay, so here you go, Harvey. Just a little thank you gift because we really appreciate what you did for Shane the other day. It's for me, this is my favorite stuff. It's like you read my mind. Well, we do know that you really do like the coffee, so we kind of already knew that. We knew how much you love that from the wintertime, I believe. But before we go up toward the Junimos house, we do definitely need to see if we can pick up our cheese. It's probably been enough time that we can grab the cheese from the cheese press, and then we can hopefully get whatever reward we're going to receive from the artisan bundle. I might as well gather up all of these forage goods too, though, before the traveling merchant comes by and tries to steal them from me. I don't think she's in town today, so we could go down to the cinder sap forest, I believe it's called, and see if we can find anything down there. But we do have some mayonnaise over here, and that should mean, yeah, there we go, that our cheese is ready too. So we could actually sell off 2 of these little bits of cheese for some extra gold as well. That would probably be a good idea, especially now that we have such low funds. And we'll go ahead and change the rest of our eggs into mayonnaise too, because I haven't seen Shane yet. He just kind of stopped by this morning, but we haven't seen him since. And all of those salmon berries, like that's going to net us quite a bit of gold, I think. 17 salmon berries. We'll have to see if we can find any more out and about in the town. But let's go ahead and plop these eggs in here before I forget about that as well. And I believe I also need to give Daisy her water, right? Oh, Daisy, you're up here again, waiting patiently for your water, so very patiently. Let's go around this way too, just to check and see if maybe the fruit bats. No, they didn't leave us any fruit today. Like, we're still just waiting for those fruit bats to give us apricots. I know they've given us apricots before, but unfortunately we do not have one on hand right now, so we can't bring one to Emily. We are growing apple trees and orange trees over here, an apple tree and an orange tree, and unfortunately we did not pick the apricot tree. So she's going to have to wait just a little bit longer, I suppose, before we're going to be able to give her that. But let's see if there's any leeks up here too. We might as well, since we're going around this way anyway. We're going toward the, oh my gosh, the community center, and there is actually a leek up here. Perfect. Okay, so we can actually give this to Evelyn straight away if she's still out. It is getting a little bit late, and I feel like she's probably the type to go in a little bit earlier too. Like, we certainly never see her at the saloon. We have never seen Evelyn or George hanging out at the saloon at any point in the game, so I don't think that they would be doing that. But we'll go down here and see if maybe she's still buying the tulips that she likes to take care of. And of course we'll also drop off that cheese too once we make sure that she's in the area. She could also be in her house too, I suppose. She's probably in her house right now, maybe making some supper. Let's see, Evelyn, are you in today? There she is. She is actually making supper. So here you go, Evelyn. You're going to be very pleased with us. Oh, thank you, dear. This leek looks delicious. George will be so happy. He loves when I make eggs with leeks for breakfast. There we go. So we made her quite happy again, and I believe she actually has like a new little dot with us. Let's see, how many hearts does she have? Quite a few. So there we go. We were definitely getting on her good side too. I had a feeling that that would work in our favor. Now it looks like we have another quest over here. Let's see what this is before we go up to the junimos. Trying to keep the art of fishing alive. I'll pay 120 gold to any fishing enthusiast who catches 4 herring. Oh my goodness, that is quite a bit, Willie. I'm not sure if that's exactly the sort of thing that we're looking to do, but I will accept it just in case. I mean, we do need to do a little bit more fishing, but I did do some research on it, and it seems like most of the fish that we still need for the junimos, we actually have to wait for the rainy times of the spring month to catch. So maybe if it's raining tomorrow, we could go ahead and see if we could get some herring too. Like, I'm not 100% sure if we need it to rain for the herring, but there are quite a few other fish that we need to wait for that for. Now let's go ahead and drop this cheese right in the pantry. Let's see, this should be the very final item, so let's see what sort of a reward we're going to get from this too. It's a keg? Oh my gosh, no way! That is exactly what we were hoping for. So now we can skip waiting for the oak resin. We can actually just place this keg straight down and oh my gosh, it's huge. Jess, you should not be carrying that on your head. That is not a good idea. But now we can place this right on the farm, and once we can harvest up a little bit more of those coffee beans, then we can plop that in there too and finally make Harvey his fresh pot of coffee. But yeah, we still have quite a few fish that we need to give to the junimos, and most of these do seem to require either the summer month or the rainy spring month. So we're just going to have to keep that in mind next time it rains, and for that matter, we might want to start paying a little bit more attention to the weather channel. Now, I feel like we still have a little bit of time to maybe go down to the Cindersap Forest like we were planning to. And Kent, you're out here now. I'm kind of surprised that he's not in with his family. Hello, farmer. Hello, Kent. I've been gone so long, I feel like a stranger. Oh, maybe that's why he's out here. He's just not feeling like he belongs in his house right now. Oh, that's not good. We're going to have to figure out a way to help him out too. I mean, I guess he would also be a pretty good person to give our fresh coffee to as well, because we know that he did enjoy that for his birthday. So that might be a good idea. Once we can finally make those fresh pots of coffee, we'll go ahead and deliver it to the people that we know really enjoy that, like Harvey and Kent. And maybe it'll give us a little bit of a boost in their relationship too. I would like to get to know a little bit more about Kent anyway, because we're such good friends with the rest of his family. But let's go ahead and balance our torch on top of our heads. There we go, because it is very, very dark out here. I was hoping that we could go back to the secret woods just to pick up a little bit more of that hardwood, but now it is getting very late and I'm not sure if it's such a good idea. We're going to end up passing out here, aren't we? Oh my gosh, there's even salmon berries in this part of the woods. Whoa, that's a ton of salmon berries. Let's just grab a couple of these and then zip back out, because unfortunately I do not have any sort of teleportation totems to take us back to the farm right now. So we'll just zip it back out this way, and I guess next time, tomorrow, maybe if we come back down there, we can gather up all of those other little bits of salmon berries and then sell them off in the bin to gather up the extra gold. 36 salmon berries. Oh my gosh, like, is there any reason for me to save these? I can't really think of any reason. Like, again, I don't really think that many people in the town like these, so we might as well just sell them off. That is going to be a ton of salmon berries, and hopefully that means it's going to be a ton of gold too. We'll place some of these resources back in here. Like, I still don't understand why Clint was not interested in our copper ore, but I guess it's his loss. I'm not sure. Like, he's the one who asked for it. Oh, we can accept a Granny's gift reward too. 500 gold for a leek. She was really, really happy that we gave that to her. But yeah, at least we managed to make somebody happy today. At least there's that. And the other thing that I want to do before I forget too is bring our preserves jars a little bit closer to our farm down here, because we have so many strawberries in the ground, and I would hate to forget to actually place some of our strawberries in the preserves jars. So I just feel like it's going to be a little bit easier for me to remember if I have it right next to our fields. For that matter, we could plop the keg right down here too, right next to our little coffee beans. There we go. So hopefully this will help me remember all of these things that we have to do in the next episode, because it is getting so very late now. So we'll go ahead and tuck Jess into bed. It looks like Daisy is already in here too, curled up by the fire like always. And then in the next episode, we'll see if maybe we can gather up a couple more of those coffee beans. But for now, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Bye guys!